There we go. We're fucking rolling, Steve-O.
There you go, mate.
Yeah, good, man. Good. Man, it's been fucking years to get you on this show. I've been running 7 years now. I think it's 7. Is it 7 years, Misty? Probably 6 years, whatever it is.
Yes.
2 bands, 7 years, 1 studio.
Many surfing trips.
Many surfing trips, yeah. Fucking many barbecues.
Yeah.
Racing.
Yeah. I'm pretty slack, eh?
You're not slack. You got to do it closer, man. It's got to go closer.
Yeah, right.
Right in there.
All right.
Right in there.
Uh-oh.
Right in there. Oh, we've gone to fade to black.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So you don't have to look at ourselves like birds in a bird cage in a mirror.
Nice.
You know.
Nice, because it's looking. I'm like looking at it. So.
Yeah, me. I'm just this way, and yeah. I know, but you'd be surprised. I have some people that come on, and they go, "I want to see myself." And they watch themselves peripherally because I watch them, and if they're watching themselves, I go, "Now it's stuffing it up, man. You got to watch me, or we got to at least, sort of have this bandwidth here."
Well, I know I'd be distracted looking at myself. I'd be like, "Oh God."
A lot of people are like that, man. Especially when Misty started doing it. And by the way, thank you, Misty, for doing the producing tonight.
Very welcome.
Thanks, Misty. Thank you.
Last minute change, but thank you. Yeah, man, things have been going on. By the way, allow me to take this opportunity to publicly thank you for all the times that you've done the content management at Made in the West.
It's all good. Not a problem. It's well, man, how much has that changed since it started?
Oh, dude. You've seen the whole evolution of it. Like you were there at the Roxy.
Yeah. Yeah, and like where it is now is amazing, but from my perspective, it's not as good because I'm not in there watching the films. I'm up there,
We're working.
Yeah. And that's probably the only thing that is sort of a bit of a bummer about where it is now for me. Like the event's awesome. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm just saying, in my perspective, I can't see the films the way that they should.
Well, maybe this year you can go to the festival, Steve, instead of working the festival because I've got an engineer in there. He's pretty tight.
It's because I dogged it on you last year.
Yeah. No. You left it once and you've been replaced.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No way. But no, I think you've certainly earned a VIP ticket to Made in the West for a year. Beautiful. You only get a year off. I'm going to need you the following year.
It's
temporary.
It'd also just be nice to be able to, maybe create a little window for you, a portal.
Yeah.
If it were.
Yeah, that's right.
Get you to be able to see what's on the screen.
Yeah, well, a bit of a reward as well, man. You put so much time. It's sacrifice a Saturday or a Thursday, or it used to be Thursday back in the day. I can't remember. Was Roxy on a weekend?
Was
no,
it Friday?
Friday? We were Thursday night.
Thursday night,
was it?
Until we got to the Paddo.
Yeah,
and then the last two, I think, was Saturday nights.
See, even the Paddo though, like I was still away from it, but I could see and hear everything, and like it was like I was immersed in it.
Yeah,
like everyone else, but the Roxy was certain like we were the center of it. Everything was around us and.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, being in the Roxy, we were the center of it because we were just operating in the middle of the room, really.
Yeah.
I think the thing that lit everyone on fire was the red carpet eventually, ultimately.
That's right.
Because you get to walk the red carpet, you get to have a bit of pride about your work. And, I got it from the idea of Made in the West really came from being in bands, man. You've been in bands your entire life, except for, recent years, of course.
The last few years, yeah.
But, there's something about being in bands where you got to run multiple things. And you're doing promotion, working with the venue, you're working with artists, and everyone has a different idea. Like it's a melting pot of potential confusion, chaos, and you got to just find a way to bring order to it. And a lot of what happened in my experience in bands is reflective in Made in the West.
Yeah, well, you just sort of made a structure for it all to sort of play out, right? And. Oh, not just a structure, but it's more than that. It's just,
Or just a template, right? It's just how to run it, You go, just talking to a promoter, getting a venue, and but over years, I've said this before, people in film are very much like people in bands. Like a cinematographer is very much a lead guitarist. An actor or a director, very much a lead singer. Like the personalities when you go, because you work with other bands, and you can see that those stereotypes are real. Like, or maybe not for bass players for you. Like, I've seen some crazy bass players out there. But yeah, they're very interchangeable. I find that these art forms, these crews, these band of misfits all come together with the desire to tell stories in some way or another. You know. Yeah.
And I guess like a lot of people too, when they're making movies, they've got their crew. You know what I mean? Like it's the same people that they bring in to do the job, you know, unless of course something's happened and they bring someone else in and blah blah blah. It is very similar to bands.
Yeah, it is. And everyone wants a gig. It's all about getting a gig. And you all want we all want paid gigs. We all want to do gigs where we have free artistic license. That's the thing that I really dig about Made in the West. There's full artistic license. There's no genre restrictions on what you can do. You can make a documentary, a horror film, an action film, a comedy, a drama,
music clip,
video clip,
animation,
anything.
Yeah.
And you don't have. There's no rules about how you do it. You can. It's unrestricted in that way. Highly risky, man. Like some of the stuff that we've seen is crazy. Like I've even seen a crime spree. Someone sent in a crime spree that they recorded.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is a crime, man. What are you fucking doing? This is not. Yeah, it was absolute lunacy. That was years ago. That was when back in TVS days, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so we've had people sending in the birth of their child.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there are some films that we get that are unexpected. But looking at the quality though, that's the other thing that blows people away is watching how it's all changed from a regional content sort of base to a national content base to an international quality of storytelling. It's crazy.
Also think about in the last, how many years has the festival been going now?
15th now.
15 years.
Yeah.
Think about how much technology's changed too in the last 15 years.
Yeah, definitely. For us, right? Because we catalogue people's films.
Yeah.
So, if you're featured in Made in the West, we have a database of your film, and if we have we can sometimes license that to people that need content. We do this frequently, content provision. Go check us out at Made in the West Creative. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug there.
But
well done, Ross.
Yeah, no, but that's the opportunity to get more representation in a residual sense for artists as well. It's not just about the bums on seats on the night or the event that we're doing. It's also about exposure beyond that, and that's what I'm really seeing now is that extra tier of exposure. And Made in the West is you can really see through that lens of the festival that the region has its own genre. And that's like a multicultural cross-section with everyone with an Aussie accent. And then on an international stage, that's a market. That's a thing. That's a thing that I've noticed. I go, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Some people find us charming.
And they do. Yeah, well, no, that's why, hence the thank you, man, there's a lot of trust in people that have helped us. You're a trusted ally of Made in the West, man. And that's a good thing. It's hard to find people to trust in that way. People understand art and understand performance.
Well, we've been through some shit.
Yeah, man. Alpha Degenerate. That's where it all started for us. In bands, 2010, even a bit before that. We always talked to bands. Cause how long have we known each other, Steve?
Oh, jeez, I'm trying to think now.
2007.
Yeah, well, I was living at Mortdale.
I
don't know. When you came back from Perth.
Every Christmas.
Right. It would have been around 2006, 2007, maybe even before that. My timeline's all screwed up from back then. Jeez.
Oh, me too, man. Dave, rest his soul. I was telling him a story once about how we were going from Parramatta to Marrickville, and we were in this Ford Fairlane with Matt, and remember the big black brick that he used to drive. We're going through, hitting boxes in alleyways straight out of a 70s cop film, I was telling Dave this story. He goes, dude, I was fucking there, man. I'm like, oh, that's right, because he lived in Parramatta. And he was along for our exploits back then. And then he ended up moving here, So it was just, it's bizarre, all of those stories and how they come together and all of the risks that we took. Jeez.
Fearless.
Yeah, that's a word for it. Yeah, it's definitely a word for it. Fuck.
Dumb.
Oh, but do you miss performing on stage, Steve?
I do and I don't. I don't know. I don't think I could get back into doing it again. It's just seems like, I don't know. How do I? It's like a bittersweet thing for me. Like I still respect it all and like love it. But it's just I don't know. It just got to a point where it was just a lot of effort.
It's pretty hard work.
Yeah, and like life sort of gets in the way. The band was one thing. We just sort of chugging along doing that, and I don't know. Maybe I need like that lack of structure. Maybe I need a bit of chaos in my life. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows,
but
man.
It was, I don't know. It just started becoming more like a job than it was for having fun, which is how it should have been. Like, how it originally started for me was always about like the love and the passion for it. And
yeah, we had a similar journey in that way. There was always other artists that we worked with, not to criticize them, but just a different style. Like I was there to have fun, to be on stage, to act like a turkey, tell a story, even how crazy that story may be, whether it's from, Tardcore to, Liberate, these songs that we used to do, referencing film and conspiracy theory. I had someone say to me, going, you into conspiracy theories, man? I said, man, I was in a conspiracy genre band.
Yeah, no, it was...
We did 2 sets with that band.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Was it 2 or 3?
Say 2.5. We had a decent catalogue by the end of it, and we culled so much.
Yeah.
We did. We didn't cull it. We just put it on the back burner. I reckon we could have pulled them out eventually if we had kept into it and stuck around into it. There's some cool songs there, man.
Really is, man. Some of those, I show it to people, and they're always like, man, that's fucking mad. I'm like, I'm glad we got it recorded, though. Like, we recorded some of it. We got some of us on stage, and we always had mad photographers that would show up for us, man. And like, there's some mad shots of us doing it. So for me, I guess I ask in a way of indulgence. Like, I don't think that I could go back into doing it. Like, I could probably do it as a guest spot thing if I had to do one song and you told me a year in advance.
Yeah, give me plenty of time to warm up.
Yeah, well, I've done like guest vocals for other bands and stuff like that before, but I think I guess that's probably the extent of it. I still focus on doing music. I still sing. I still play drums. Not that I play drums in bands, but I still sing.
Yeah, good on you, man. Like I've gotten rid of all my equipment.
Yeah.
Dude,
your stuff was Terminator, man. It was fucking mad.
I haven't picked up a bass in years, or a guitar, or anything. So, moved on.
Yeah.
It was just a point too, because like I wanted to do all this crap with the cars, right? And then, it was the band or the cars, and I didn't have time to do both.
Yeah.
And I had all this stuff sitting in the garage. Still do have all this stuff sitting in the garage, my goodness.
It's more organised these days, though.
No, it's not. No. It's just layers of more crap on top of it. Yeah,
it's definitely a lab-like engineering space.
It's a collage.
Yeah, collage.
It's a collage.
Yeah, no, I suppose you've only got so many units that you can use throughout the year,
Yeah, that's right. And
it's very similar for me.
So, I just wanted to get a move on and try and move bits off the collage, I guess. So I just had to make that call, and here we are.
Yeah, no, but it was good days, though. It was good days, man.
It was awesome, man. Like, I don't look back at it in
a negative
way. I just, I don't know. I guess I've sort of split
it was that
off
time.
It's just that time for me.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me, man. Like, I guess I went through a morning of it because I was so indulgent about it because I really missed being on stage and doing that. I realised the amount of work it takes to do. I'm just onto other things now.
It is a lot of work.
It's a
lot of work, and like to write, rehearse, and have a set and be tight and everything it's a lot of work.
It is, really is. But there is something said to when you are well practiced with a band and you do have a killer set and you're doing like mad shows, like it is good.
We were jamming twice a week with Alpha Degenerate.
Yeah.
Towards the end there, we were pretty good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we definitely
not shooting our own horn here, but we were pretty good.
Oh, dude, I've watched it. I've like, and when I reflect on it, like we did the same show for 6 people that we would do for 60, or 100, like we would do. The show would always be intense, and it was always, I think one of our reviews was a wall of sound, and I really like that. Like, it really was a a tidal wave of like fucking hell, man. You know,
but with like gaps.
Yeah, it was well constructed.
Yeah,
it wasn't just noise for noise sake. It was really well arranged, and it had narrative to it. And the more we did it, the more narrative came out of it. Like from from Alpha Degenerate to Mendoza, like the writing just got better, and you know, you just the riffs get better. You know, the arrangements get better. You know, by the end of Mendoza, you know, I was really proud of that set, man. That set from the first song to the last song. The whole thing was this story, you know, and that we all had this input into it.
Yeah, it was totally different box of frogs, old Mendoza to Alpha Degenerate, though, for me anyway.
Well, for both of us, man, I think, you know, there's traumas out there being in a band. Let's just say it, say and leave it at that. But you know, there is hard times in a band. It's like it's like having Misty always said to me, it's like having another girlfriend, you know. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, just another set of siblings.
Yeah.
Another set of siblings.
Entirely different family. Yeah. That requires your time.
That's it. We went to each other's weddings, man. You know, like
that's right.
You know,
right.
And I think most of us, you know, we have a band photo at the weddings. You know, that's how tight we were. You know, and that's something I think that's the part I miss the most is the intertwined, you know, friendships that were there, and the tomfoolery and the. You know, the jokes and the laughs.
Well, that was the best thing about the Dank, right?
Mm.
We could just sit there and just talk rubbish and, you know, it didn't matter. We weren't on a schedule or anything. We could just go in, write, whatever, just
rehearse
talk.
the set, talk.
I think there was like one time we went there and I think we played like half a song, sat there, talked shit and went, oh, hang on, we got to go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. It had a men's shed quality to it. Yeah. There was a good psychological effect on you, you know, to go and do that, to hang out with people that are like-minded and, you know, going through similar things in their lives. Like, we always supported each other through our, trials and tribulations, you know. And we went through some fucking rough shit, man. Like, between us all, like, between, tragedies in our families and personal tragedies, man, we went through a fucking lot. And we ran the Dank for 10 years over 2 bands.
Yeah.
No, well, just to explain it, folks, like, we had a studio which was in a Kennards, and we soundproofed it. And I remember when we spray painted it, Rob was like, oh, we're going to spray, because it looked all fresh and neat. And we just turned it into the Ninja Turtles lair straight away.
Yeah, well, the way I envisioned it was like I actually watched this the other day, the first Ninja Turtles movie. The old Foot Clan's hangout. Yeah, I was like, skateboarding and, you know.
Yeah, that's right. We had skateboards there, man. Skateboards.
Graffiti and
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. That was mad. You know, and then, you know, you can or do that or put money into rehearsal, petrol money and rehearsal space. And it pretty much works out the same. Probably not over the long term because you've got months that you don't use it.
They kept jacking the price up on us too. So, like, we like, oh, man, like, we set aside this much because we knew we could, like, have a bit of a kitty going and use that for a recording, and we just never eventuated.
Well, that's why you need 5 people, because then it shortens the share. So, you know, that's what when we took on, because we took Jimmy on, and when we took Jimmy on, like, we had rehearsals, man, not rehearsals, sorry, auditions for Mendoza for guitarists.
That's right.
And a lot of them had chops. I learned a valuable lesson out of that, actually. Like, you see people that have chops, but they can't jam.
Yeah, there was some interesting ones there. Definitely, there were some dudes that were unreal. I remember it all. Yeah, but you've got to have the right person to gel and work out on
and communicate. You know,
it's the whole back and forth.
Question answer sort of stuff. You know,
definitely.
And that's the thing that you get from just giving it a go. Really got to give it a go.
Jimmy was the surprise. Jimmy was just there, and he just picked up the guitar and started ripping. And we're like, where have you been? Like, you've been just sitting out here this whole time? Like, how many people have come through here?
Well, he was filming. He was doing
he was doing all the camera work.
He was doing camera work for us because he filmed a few of our clips because he was a cinematographer. And, I was working with him on, in Still Searching, and it was mad, It was good times, man. It really was. And then, he picks up a guitar and we're like, fuck, man, you want a job?
Yeah.
And he didn't believe us. He didn't believe us. And we're like, yeah, fuck, we'll take it, man. And then we got Francis in. Yeah, Cisco.
Yeah.
Big shout out, bro. Big shout out to you and the boys. Fucking
and congratulations, Dad.
Yeah, fucking had a kid. bloody, and and Robbles, of course. You know?
Yeah.
From Alpha Degenerate.
Wobblesaurus.
Yeah, Wobblesaurus. Absolute legend. Miss you, bro. You should come back to town. He's probably going to throw his phone if he's listening to this. Yeah, man, no, they were good days, man. And, I think I calculated we played almost 50 shows, I think it was.
Wow.
Over 10 years. So, and that's with hiatuses and, all kinds of things, remember, we did a gig and then Francis broke his arm.
That's right. Yes, he broke his arm just before we did our first show with Mendoza.
Yeah.
And then he broke his arm. It was like that night or just
within
a couple
days.
Of days after.
Yeah, within days
that's
of it.
Right. Yeah, like massive break.
And he's like, oh, I'm out of the band. We're like, no, man, if you do your band fees, we'll stay in, we'll keep writing, we'll keep you updated. And it fucking worked, man. We came out with a banger set, man. It was fucking mad. Yeah. And then, you get shows again. I remember it's so hard to get a band together and to get a show. Because all you need is one show. And there's one band I've been following out there, The Limited, actually. Have you been seeing some of the Limited stuff? They play at Elton Chong's and shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
And
they did shows with us, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember The Limited, of course.
Yeah, we got a thanks in a documentary they were in. They were in Shay's documentary. I was watching it and because I had to judge it for Made in the West. And they gave us a shout out to Mendoza going, they did our first show. And they're still playing,
That's awesome.
That's fucking mad story,
That's awesome. Because I think we got them their first gig, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was that at Penrith here?
Tatterstall's.
Yeah.
Tatterstall's, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, man, that was incredible. I had to convince him to do it. He didn't want to do it. He was like, no, I don't want to do it.
I can't remember his name.
Luke.
Luke, that's right.
Yeah. And he's got all the same dudes, I think. I think maybe a different drummer, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, they're still chugging along, man, getting shows. They're bloody killing it. It's bloody mad.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. The metal scene's blowing up in Sydney. That's the other thing.
It's sort of had a bit of a resurgence the last few years, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, we started an army when there was no war on,
Yeah, exactly.
That's the fucking problem. But, still wanted to fight. Yeah, but man, they were good days. Look, man, I'm glad I got to share them with you, man.
Yeah, bloody oath.
I look back and, especially at the photos, man. Like, there's some shows where we just got fucking drunk and had a good time. There's
that one in Enmore where Brad was just feeding me whiskey on stage.
Oh yeah,
that's right. I think I just legged it out the back.
Yeah.
I just took off mid set, just still playing, just. Yeah. Cruised off as ever how long the lead was. Just see ya.
Oh, dude.
I'm off.
Oh, dude. I think one of the coolest ones I've seen you do, though, one of the best nights, because was the Hideaway, I think. Yeah, that was the Hideaway. That was the same night. Yeah, that's right. You were at the bar drinking while playing fucking bass. It's fucking
And then I'm going back on stage, and then Brad's come and fed me another one. Like, I'm just there playing, and he just poured it into my mouth while I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm like, cheers, man.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting night, especially getting back up the driveway.
Oh yeah,
that was insanity.
Yeah, Daniel can contest to that.
Oh yeah. But we went to a show the other night.
Yes.
Snot, Superfly, Soulfly,
and Nail Bomb.
It was interesting to see their setup, man, because they were all family. And it was fucking mad, dude.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was definitely cool. Like, I haven't been, obviously I went to Tool when Made in the West was happening over in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't be there.
Mm.
But to just come back and see a show there, because I don't go to shows anymore.
No. When you got time,
No. So it was just cool to go that, and just the energy. I was just blown away by it all. It was just, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty
fuck
cool.
yeah, man. That was a good it was a good crew. Big shout out to those lads, man. We had a good time. It was Melon and Alan. Yeah. Man, mad dudes. Big shout out, lads. That was a fucking mad night.
It was good times. Yes, definitely.
It takes you back to, that's what I mean. It takes me back to those times when I'm listening to Snot going, man, I wish I could do that shit.
Well, I hate to interject, but you two seem like the best kind of people that would be an audience for young artists who are now playing. Like, you guys should be, like, music for me, like, invigorates me these days. Like, I'm like, this is amazing going to concerts and stuff. You should be out there. Everybody should be out there supporting live music.
Yeah, we should. And we do. But I do, though, occasionally.
Yeah.
You know, occasionally go out, especially to Elton Chong or something like that, something local. And it's coming out west.
You made this started, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, the second that we don't have a studio and second we don't have a band is the second that it's taking off. But I suppose that's where it sort of goes into setting up a band, right? You set it up, and then when it's running, you've got a set. It becomes a little bit easier. When it's running and you've got it all built, it's just building the machine and sustaining the machine. And then if someone leaves the machine, then you've got to start building the machine again.
Yeah, but saying
Jenga.
In saying
Band
that,
Jenga.
like, you know, as times go on, you've got to retrofit that machine with other bits and make it a bit, you know, a bit more impressive and have a few more features here and there.
Yeah, always wanted a synth.
Yeah.
That would be mad.
Actually, I saw a cool synth band the other day. I can't remember the name of them, but they were really cool. They were young kids. Who'd they open for? Might have been 9 Inch Nails or something at a festival. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I was deeply impressed.
Yeah, well, what's the other one? A theremin? A theremin?
Oh, theremin, yeah.
Theremin?
Yeah.
I always find that one hard to say. A theremin, I always call it something else.
What happened to the waterphone?
I still got the waterphone.
I can see it.
Yeah, I play the waterphone occasionally.
You broke the bow.
I break. Oh, the bow gets dry.
It's too rough.
It's too rough with it. It's
You were hitting it, weren't you? You were bashing it.
It's like playing a shopping trolley. That's what it's like playing. Essentially, when you play a waterphone, it's like playing a shopping trolley. But you know, bringing the sounds of horror and tension. You know, suspense.
Well, it is Friday 13th,
action.
Ross.
Yeah. I think we need a refill. I need a pee.
Okay.
Yeah. So can we pause it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go for a pause. Power of the chair is facing the wrong way. But anyway, nonetheless, well, cheers, man. Cheers. Thank you for, once again, 7 years of me hounding you to do the show, to finally do the show.
No worries,
I appreciate it. But I haven't done my full intro. Do you mind if I do my full intro?
Your full intro?
Yeah, I'll do a full intro.
Okay.
I think you're ready for a full intro.
Okay, do the full intro.
And welcome to the Pagey Train. Today I have in the studio with me Steve Martin, bass player, vocalist, and engineeringly minded mechanic, a man that can do it all. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, and I mean that, a man that can do it all.
There's certain things I can't do. I've got to outsource, but you know.
You do pretty well, dude. You do
Thanks,
pretty well. I remember Misty accidentally ran over a lawnmower that you had made me because I was a Povo student and you helped me out. And immediately the next day, you had another lawnmower for me. And
yeah, thanks for outing me there, Ross. Appreciate it. Yes, I did back over the lawnmower, but it was because it was parked behind my car.
Your mistake, but my fault. I'll accept fault, but it is your mistake.
When you're reversing, Misty, things come from behind.
Those were before the days where I had a reverse camera in my car.
Yeah. Well, that's right. We were poor students, and you certainly helped us out plenty of times with things that were, because I'm a maintenance manager, but I'm not a maintenance guy. You know what I mean? I can coordinate the fuck out of shit. Like, I'm a logistics guy. I can run your battle operations, but, not so much the battle.
It's all right. Hey,
actually, it's not true. It depends what the battle is. If it's camera operations or directing or acting, I can do it.
Need all these people in the world.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
I do. Yeah, but I'm a relationship person. I bring people together, and I think you have this quality as well. Actually, we were talking about it before. Going to not Superfly but Soulfly.
Soulfly, yes.
And hanging out with Melon and Alan, man, like that was
Peanut.
Yeah, can't forget the Peanut. You know, my God, Dan. Another opportunity to publicly thank that man for his work at Made in the West, man. He's been there as a photographer since 2014, man. So that's fucking over 10 years ago.
Also one of the OG Alpha Degenerate members.
Yeah, man. When I was cutting my teeth as a heavy metal vocalist was with Dan, really. Like, I'd done that in other bands before. But really, when I cut my teeth, it was with Dan and you guys, because, that was a heavy band, man. That was a fucking heavy band, and he fucking brought it. So that's for damn sure. But, politics. But without politics, we wouldn't have a Robbles.
That's right. And a big shout out to you, Dan.
Yeah, fucking Dan. Man, love you, man.
You got to come on the podcast, Dan.
Yeah, oh man, I don't know if Dan's always winding me up, but because me being me, I'm I'm a autodidactic sort of physicist, or claim to be. He's of a different persuasion when it comes to physics.
Sorry, translate for those at home.
I don't want to out him, man. Like, he's a flat Earth sort of dude.
What's autodidactic?
Self-taught.
Oh, okay, right. Sure.
He's welcome to come
it's an academic way of saying I learnt this myself.
He's welcome to come on here and explain it.
I've heard him out. I've heard him out plenty of times, and I've had other. I should have Dan on because I've had other flat earthers on, and actually, look, to be really honest with you, some of the. Normally, when you look at your comments on your streams, you'll find a lot of negativity pretty easily. It's not hard to find. Like the amount of times I've been called a muppet, I don't know. But essentially, I take the Rogan approach. Don't read your shit, man. Just do your show. But I did come across talking to flat Earth dudes, and the comments I got was, well, it was a fair conversation. Like I wasn't, I don't go into those conversations like. I'm right and you're wrong. I'm more interested in why do you think that? Because this is what I think.
Or maybe you are a muppet.
Maybe. Well, that's it. Like, how do you research? Point of contact knowledge. Like, where do you find that? Peer reviewed. Is it academia? And we look at academia and banking. Like, it's not hard to draw a bow about interest. No pun intended. That was pretty funny, actually. It's money out of nothing. No, it's a good trick, But I'm interested in those conversations, especially about the heavens and the earth and what other people think, and belief systems, Like I'm very much on simulation theory lately, Steve. I can't get my head out of it. I can't.
It is an intriguing one.
It really is, and if you start to put it together about thinking about consciousness, collective consciousness, it's interesting, meta conversations, I don't know. I suppose you get that from being in bands for 10 years, talking to other crazy eccentrics.
Yeah, I've exhausted myself going down all these crazy avenues.
Yeah, and
it was quite funny. So Sonia, my daughter, she was telling me the other day, it's like you could just fall through this table. Really? Like, what's stopping us from going through this? Yeah, and this is my 11-year-old daughter telling me this.
Yeah, but she's very cluey, man. Like, you were telling me about the stop motion stuff that she was doing.
I showed you some of it, eh?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, yes.
Like, amazing. Where do ideas come from? You know what I mean? And I think. The innocence of her mind, because she's so young, right? Where does the idea of that come from? That
was a few years ago. I think she was like 9 or something when she did that.
Yeah. Oh, I've talked to her about the stars, man, an understanding of how accretion theory works, and not in the way that I would specify, but in the way that she talks about it. You go, man, you understand accretion theory and how planets are made, man. That's intense, kid. Yeah, no, I can relate though, man. I can relate. That's why telescopes are good. You've got a great platform in your backyard to do astrophotography. I think about it a lot.
Because it's quite dark out there.
Yeah. Do you have a street lamp near there though?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's at the front of your house, yeah.
Yeah. So a few years ago.
Can you shield behind the house?
No.
On that platform?
Oh, it's dark there, yeah, but like the light just engulfs everything.
No, as long as it casts shadow from the point of capture, we can get away with a lot. Even though the light beam's cutting across and creating mud, it's not the same as like direct beaming it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as we're in the shadow of the house,
I think it definitely does that. But it's a horrible light. So years ago, that tree fell over and took the power lines and power poles and everything out. Yeah. And they were there for like 2 days repairing it all.
Yeah.
And I said, now just remember, my house had 3-phase wide to it, and there was no light on that pole. And they did that. And it was like that for years, and it was awesome. This is when I was doing night shift as well, so it was just dark.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Bit of social engineering through brotherhood. Yeah, I like it.
And then
it's how the world works, folks.
I'm coming home one day.
And sisterhood, of course.
Pulled into the street, and what turns? I see like the Origin truck driving up the road. And I'm like, no, they didn't. They didn't.
So you're entering and you're like, fuck, what are they doing here? And you knew.
They put the light up.
Yeah.
No. I was like, can I maybe a paintball gun? Like, what can I do to like black
I reckon
it out?
the go would be, if you wanted to do something to modify it, instead of destroying it, they'll just replace it, right? Eventually. So I think the go would be to get up there and tint it.
Yes, get up there, Ross.
Yeah. But that's where there's a will, there's a way.
I suppose you could do the old like strap around the thing, but like everyone will see me do it.
Yeah, but you got to
There's
pick your moment.
cameras
You got to pick your moment. And you got to be
I
clandestine.
don't know if it was like one of the neighbours that requested that light to be put up. I haven't asked them about it.
This is perfect.
I know I requested to get rid of it.
This is perfect. Yeah, no, this is a mish. How to do it? Like in my
aren't you very good at climbing poles, Ross? Didn't you do this somehow at the Olympics or something?
I did.
Yeah,
I did. Look. If Mum, you're out there somewhere, this one's for you. My mother wasn't very good in crowds. All right. An eccentric artist, and it was fueled by rage most of the time. But very great artist. Like she did tapestry that looked like paintings. To a very small micron of needlework. It looked photographic almost, but noir. Very very talented lady. So I decided to take her to the Olympics opening ceremony, fireworks display in Circular Quay.
Yeah.
I believe to this day it's the biggest turnout of people that have ever arrived at Circular Quay.
Yeah.
I think it was in the vicinity of 2 million people were there.
I'm actually glad I was in New Zealand for that.
Yeah. Well, I got to see the rings blow off. I got to see the rings blow off the bridge right while being at the bottom pylon. Around near where the rocks is there.
On the banks.
Yeah, and I ran into people I knew.
Yeah,
that's the other fucking weird thing. I ran
out
into
of the 2 million people.
Yeah, I ran into at least 6 people I knew from different circles, asking where I was because I was actually on leave at the time from being in East Timor.
Oh wow!
So I was on my break, and I went and they won the lottery to go to events. So I got to see Kathy Freeman.
Oh wow!
And then to celebrate, to thank my mother for including me in the tickets that she won in the lottery, because everyone in the family's like bidding for tickets and. I had a pretty easy argument. I'm a soldier on R&R fighting for the country. I can get in there.
Pull the military card. Well
yeah, pull it. Yeah, you got to. Man, it's hard work. A lot of runs on Monday morning. Sweating fucking Jim Beam. But anyway, that's another story. Or smelling what everyone else has been drinking on the weekend. No, but I took her there and. The people were climbing the flagpole out the side of the museum. You know how there's like the pylon, then there's the museum, and then there's like there's a flagpole in a park, and then there's the train station, and then it goes around to the Opera House.
Next to the MCA.
Yeah.
Contemporary art there.
It's a really big flagpole there, enough that you would see it when you fly into Sydney, sort of size flagpole.
Yeah, righto.
And
can't say I've ever noticed it, Ross.
Yeah. No, but like I've got photos of this. I've got photos of this. And I was climbing. People were climbing the flagpole, but they were throwing cans, beer bottles at them as they climbed. And you had to touch the flag, grab the corner of the flag, and then pull it, so then it would be, taut.
Yep.
And people would go up, and no one was getting there. And I knew we're talking about this outside during Durry break, right? I knew I can climb. Back then, I could climb the fuck out of shit. Like Misty's seen me do this. I just climb up. I just climb up a cliff, and she's like, "Fuck off! I'm not climbing up."
Go on a nature walk with Ross.
Well, I'll even do like jump between cliffs and do this sort of stuff. But anyway, like but back then I was very agile, and I went up. I decided to go up the flagpole, so I climbed up to it, and I'm getting bottles thrown at me, ice. You're just getting hit and bombarded by a rowdy crowd. And, this is Aussie, oi stuff, right? And when I got to the top, I managed to get to I caught the flag, and then I got hit with this object. So I'm holding onto the flagpole with my knees. I'm holding onto the flag, and I managed to catch something that I could see was about to hit me in the face. And it was a Cabbage Patch doll. with texture written all over it. It had they'd drawn tattoos on it, and
Was it the old tribal tats back then?
Yeah. No, it was a bong. So so out the back of it was a fucking hose, and you realise, fuck. I just got okay. Just put that in context. There's 2 million people in Circular Quay. I've taken my agoraphobic mother, who's yelling at me from the crowd, like, get down from there. I get to the flag, and I yell out, as you would at that scenario, Aussie, and I had the crowd, oi.
Yeah.
And then they stopped throwing shit at me as soon as I grabbed the flag, and I caught this fucking cabbage patch bong with like graffiti, like it had tattoos and it's like insert. It was really, really obnoxious, right? and I slid back down with it, and the dude who threw it at me, collected it off me, and then I called back up with my mother, and I took a selfie. This is before selfies were selfies. I just took a whole bunch of selfies there because I was with my mother, who's like this tall, and I was just like taking photos of her immersed in this crowd. Yeah. So yeah, no, I've climbed shit. Yeah.
Ross could scale your local lamppost.
Yeah, I can. I've done it plenty of times.
Put up on a light.
Come and black out me bloody street light and take some photos of the stars, mate.
Fuck, why not? No, you do. You have a mad platform out there. I've always thought about taking it out there. I have another telescope in my sights. No,
another one.
Yeah, it's a compact.
The first one's not big enough for us.
Well, this one's only 3,000.
It's
just for the lens.
It's trailer mounted.
No, because I've got a new Arc one. So I've got the big Bertha one. I've got
So how many inches is it, Ross? Is it
16
right?
inch Dobsonian.
So how big's the next one?
It would be a 12-inch Dobsonian and Newtonian mixture one.
Oh, it's just better lens.
Yeah, and it's about the size of a bucket.
Okay.
But it's really wide, and it has the mixture technologies in it of Dobsonian and reflective telescope. So it uses both technologies, reflects it multiple times through multiple lenses, and you get this high res.
Okay, so
it's what they put on spy satellites, essentially.
So
it's what they put on spy satellites, yeah.
Okay, so it captures the same amount of light and gets you high resolution photos.
In a compact version.
Yeah, beauty.
Yeah. So
that's what you want.
Yeah, no, I put it on the arc. I've got one that follows the mount that I've got for it already. It follows the arc of the Earth,
so you can lock it in.
It's an arc, an arc mount, and you can then take 30-second exposures of stars, and have it synchronous. So there's no motion blur. Yeah. And then you can add another camera to it, and what it does is it will photograph the entire sky, connect with a database, talk to the mount, and then keep it in sync with the Earth. And then you can do like 9-minute exposures.
Yeah, okay, so is the other camera used as a reference point, to help reference where it's arcing?
Through a database which is embedded inside the mount. So it doesn't even connect to the internet to do that.
Cool, dude.
It doesn't even connect to the internet to do it. Like that database is inside.
It's inside it. Yeah, so you can go remote. Proper remote.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And the big one I've got is what you call AZ mounts and AZ tracking. So it's a step. So AZ. So when you do arcing on it, it will have steps and graduations in it. So it will create motion blur over longer exposure times. So you can only do 2-second exposures with it before you get motion blur. So that big one is good for real time standing on a ladder because it's so fucking tall.
It is pretty big.
And then you look through the lens because then you can see the color of weather on Jupiter.
I was here. We had a look at that one night. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? And then you photograph it, and the photograph doesn't, do it justice as a single frame. So what you do is you do it through a stack software, and it takes multiple visions of it. But when you do long exposures with an arc mount, you can then do you can have more prolonged arc seconds of recording. So then you stack all that shit, and then you've got high res of comets, and you can do deep space objects like galaxies. You can get. But to get the color of galaxies, you need a 25-inch lens. So I can see galaxies in 2-color, but to see them in full color, you need a 25-inch lens. Odyssey.
So that's trailer mount sort of stuff.
Yeah, you unpack it from a trailer, and it's made. It has wood components.
Upstairs.
No,
that's an indication.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a bit awkward trying to back it up the driveway too, just quietly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, you have it, you can have them, they're custom made, they're through Odyssey telescopes. I look at their website all the time going, fuck, bro. The biggest one they've done, I think, is 40-inch, which is like a big piece of glass,
How am I going to
Still can't see through time, though.
Oh, well, technically they do. They look back in time.
Technically
they do. Yeah. They do. You're looking into the past.
Yes, I know. Everything's so far away. And light years,
Andromeda, 2.5 million years light away. Andromeda could not be there. But here's something that you not to digress too much into cosmology, because I'm going to take a deep dive here.
You're going to talk about Betelgeuse, aren't you?
No. The Milky Way.
Yeah.
So you would have heard even me talking about, like, when you look down the frying pan, you know, the Orion's belt. Mm-hmm. It's the arm of Sagittarius, right? So it's kind of like looking down the arm of the galaxy.
The galaxy, yeah.
Well, they found that that's actually not true.
Oh.
The part where the Earth, the star system that the Earth is a part of, is a foreign galaxy, a sub-galaxy that has passed through the Milky Way. Because you know how the Earth goes between, you know how the solar system travels between the lower part of the galaxy and then the upper part of the galaxy? Mm-hmm. That's because it's an intersecting galaxy. It has a different center of mass to it. Oh, so our center of mass...
So we're sort of colliding like this. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We've already collided.
We've already collided.
Yeah. And our center of mass is in that arm of Sagittarius, and that's what actually we're going around. So we're in a sub-galaxy that has been eaten up by the Milky Way. Yeah, but that's, man. The other spinny stuff that I've been thinking about lately is the Great Attractor. So when you look at the Milky Way, you can't see the other side of it. Yeah. So if you looked at it as a clock, as a 3D sphere clock, if you will, as you looked at the Milky Way, that's unseen space. We can't see past it. We don't know what's on the other side of it. We know our local area of galaxies is traveling in the same direction, and it's towards the direction where we're looking through the galaxy. They call it the Great Attractor. So the not just our galaxy, but our surrounding neighborhood of galaxies,
all going in the same direction.
All going that direction.
Cool.
And it's towards a Great Attractor. They don't know what that is. Like, is it a big ass galaxy, or is it just this big piece of dark energy that we're attracted to? They don't know.
Someone vacuuming.
Yeah, man, 3D models. They've done it through AI. It's crazy stuff. But speaking of crazy 3D model stuff, working away in the workshop, doing cars. Like, over the years, I've known, like, you've got the green machine.
Yes.
What's the green machine?
A little 323, the Mazda. Yeah.
What's the story of the 323?
Oh, it's sort of on hiatus at the moment. It was a pretty serious little car there for a while, and got greedy, blew it up. But there was it was me being young and tight ass and buying secondhand parts and not keeping up with technology, just making it work on old school stuff, and that was really what failed with it. But it was detrimental to its health.
But how did it fail though? Like, what was the scenario?
It was just. You want me to get right into it?
Yeah, didn't you get airborne or something like that?
Oh, that was with the previous motor. Yeah. I blew that one up on Greendale Road. Yeah.
So no, but you got airborne and then the wheels spun?
Yeah, so I was top of third gear, flat to the floor, and hit a little bump, and the wheels came off the ground, and it just revved to the moon, and then it landed again. I think that little shock killed one of the side seals.
Yeah, Jesus.
Anyway, but that...
Epic, isn't it, Misty?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Risk-taking. It's a lot of fun.
And, the other one, it was just, bad ECU. It was just old, and it wasn't really suitable for what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I was doing some pretty weird sort of stuff. Not weird, but it was just... It's not conventional what I was doing. And, the old parts failed. Like, it was giving wrong boost references and stuff. So I noticed it once. I was reversing out the driveway, and I just checked my logs, and I'd noticed I'd hit 26 pounds reversing out the driveway, and there's no chance I hit 26 pounds going out the driveway.
Yeah.
I just went, that's weird. Kept driving it, and I think it did some weird thing with the tune timing. Anyway, rotaries and
so
too much timing,
wrong data, wrong sender.
Yeah,
and then it confused data to it, and then it's operational.
Confused itself, and it didn't.
That's crazy. So a computer stuffed you over, and it's a mechanical process.
Yeah,
crazy.
It caused lots of damage internally to the engine. It's pretty much this awesome engine that I built throwaway.
Yeah,
so
wow.
It was a bit heartbreaking. So it's still there. I've got it running. It starts and drives. It's just loud and slow now.
It's kind of like a band breaking up. You blow an engine. It's like a band breaking up.
Or
like, fuck, I've got to start again.
It's very hard. So I was about
Don't bring up printers. Don't bring up printers.
I was about to get into it again, and then the ute that I built for brother-in-law was playing up and having little issues, and like it had been going for 10 years.
Well, that was a sleeper as well.
Well, it had been going for 10 years, right? Like just working.
Yeah.
Like we drove that thing to Queensland and back. We drove it all over the place. You know where we're supposed to be this weekend, Ross? Where we would be?
Where?
Bathurst 12 hours on this weekend.
Oh, the Liquid Molly.
Yeah.
I want to do that again.
Yes. So that how many times we take it up there.
Mm.
It was it was a beast.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, that thing ran for years, and then it started doing all sorts of weird stuff. And like there'd been talks about doing stuff to it, like, and so I did it. So now
Looks mad.
It's got like U-Butte computer because I'm not going down that path again.
Yeah.
Even though like it's a solid setup, like you're pretty hard to hurt it. But, yeah.
So it's more safeguarded in its sort of firmware and software. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the latest, greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the problem.
Haltech Nexus is in it. So R3.
Yeah.
It's got all the fruit. Let's just say. So
Well, it's, mate, when you sit in it, man, like you look at it, it's just like this normal looking little like utility ute.
Yeah.
You know, and when you see it go, man, you see it go.
It's still R&D, obviously. Like it's still early days.
Yeah.
So we'll get that thing screaming.
Well, man, like,
but then once, like, how far do I go with that? Do I want to build the green car? Do I want to keep going with the ute? It's just
it's all
time, money, all that.
Yeah,
sort
it's
of
all
stuff.
spinning plates, though.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of other spinning plates, man, you've got the charity that you're working on at the moment.
Yes, that's right.
What's the name of the charity?
The Mystery Box Rally.
Mystery Box Rally. Hey, Misty, can you pull that up online for us? Okay. So, what's motivated you to like get into the Mystery Box Rally?
Right. So there's another event that I've known about for a few years called the Shitbox Rally.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
So it's like you buy an old crapper and you go like these awesome. They look awesome. They just look like a lot of fun. You go pretty much right across the country, and they look like heaps of fun. So we're up at the pub one night, as you are, talking rubbish. It's like, well, I was thinking about putting the ute in, like, 'cause it's a shitbox. Let's face it.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it. You know, it's like 2 years waiting list to get in. Like you register and you wait.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
So I was like, okay.
So there's a bit of a vetting process to get through. Yeah.
Oh, there's just everyone wants to do it because it's a cool event, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it seems like a lot of fun.
And they've got a triage of what they got coming in. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So on their same website, I noticed mystery box. I was like, what's this? I was like, clicked on it. And I was like, oh, you don't know where you're going every day. That's kind of exciting, I guess, in a way. And sort of read through the rules and it's all right. That's not too bad.
Mm.
And a few more drinks, register. All right, done.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Great.
But I was probably a bit sort of like missed a few little details there along the way. But one of the things is it's a charity event.
Yeah.
So it's the main reason behind it is to raise money for cancer.
Yeah.
So I wasn't very upset about it. It was just the whole like, right, I've got to raise money for cancer.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything like this before.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, well, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, great.
It's happening. So, I'm in amongst it.
Yeah.
But, I forgot where I was going with this, but...
Yeah, no, but you got to start raising money for cancer from doing it. I think, look, by the sounds of it...
I guess, my dad obviously died of cancer. His wife died of cancer. Just recently, end of last year, my grandfather died of cancer.
Yeah.
And they're not the only people that have died of cancer. Like, there's, I know lots of people, but they're just the ones close to me.
Yeah.
So I think it's not a bad thing.
It's cool. The universe has put you here, man, and then you're running with it. It's good, man. Because you're doing all right. You've done some fundraising already.
I know. I only started this week, and just the generosity has just been overwhelming. I'm just Well, I can't believe I'm just so gracious.
Oh man, it's just testament to you, Steve-O, man. You've helped so many people out before. You're a go-to for advice. You're a go-to for serious help, and it's not like mediocre. When you got like serious problems, you're a bloke to go to, and you got a calm demeanour. An engineering mind.
You talk to Tanya about my demeanour.
Oh, look, dude, I can relate. Like, I'm calm when it comes to the big problems, but it's the. I heard a word the other day.
Little frustrating things, right?
I saw it on the internet the other day. It's called a fucksplosion.
Yes,
fucksplosion.
Okay.
So you've been going all day and you've tolerated what any normal person would have cracked by now, but it's the smallest, most incidental fucking thing at the end of the day that flipped your fucking lid. And then you're just on the fucking train to fucking anger and aggression, I don't know. I can curse very well. I'm just a very good cursor. I'm very good at swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very good at it.
I'm actually quite proud of myself how little I've sworn tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you've done a great job.
I've been like, just keep it PG, Steve.
Well, look,
PG.
Oh man, I remember once.
Why? What is it about the Pagey train that makes you think it's PG?
I don't think it's PG, but I'm just trying to be PG.
Yeah, well, you might have people that he's watching out for. Like, I remember I once rang up my mother and I was talking to her on the phone, and I was in a 1st Battalion up in Townsville, 22 years old, getting combat trained and ready to go. Just returned from East Timor. Like this young sprightly soldier, and I was dropping the C-bomb every 3rd word. Gratuitously. Like I was C that and F that, and my mother just said, I understand what's going on, Ross, but can you just say cunt a little bit less?
Yeah.
Just a little bit less. And I'm like, man, I miss it, man. I realised that friendships are sometimes realised after the fact, because there's no closer relationship than you have than with your mum. Like no one else has given birth to you. Like it's just something different, So like I'd want to watch what I say if I had an audience, and big tribute to Steve's ma, because I'd be that's who I'd be worried about swearing in front of me ma, and as someone who swore in front of me ma, I'd be like, yeah, totally, I get that. Doesn't matter that we're not PG. We're not PG.
No, we're not.
Not at all.
We're not.
I have a claim to be PG.
I am far from PG. Like Ross.
Oh, dude, that's what I mean. I can curse very well. Like I got like when you talk about art and engineering, fuck, I can swear. Dear gosh. But I've learned to not to say. In fact, once I think it cost me a job once. I was on the phone to you about Alpha Degenerate. And I was dropping the C-bomb, walking out of my office at work, and the CEO was right there in front of me. And I was something like burn this person's house down, like threatening language, dropping C-bombs. And it was all comical. In fact, it wasn't serious, of course. But when you're walking out of an office and someone sees you talking like that, they're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yes. You gotta pick your moments.
That's right.
You gotta pick your moments. But sometimes once you've passed that threshold, it's hard to de-escalate.
It is. It's hard to unring a bell.
But sometimes it can just be a switch, and all of a sudden, bang!
Yeah,
you're back.
Totally.
And then you're just like, what was all that?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Man, like this is the thing. Like even talking about bands before, man. There's the men's shed aspect of it. I miss that camaraderie, and I think perhaps like expressing myself musically and like hanging around, like-minded people doing eccentric shit is a release valve that I'm not getting as often. But I've got to find other ways to do it.
Yeah.
But
it's a similar thing with me, the cars, right?
Yeah.
It's like a challenge. Like you're trying to do something.
Yeah, because it's pretty hard. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not an easy thing to do. And I've obviously got a limited budget. I'm not rolling in it by any means. So I'm just, like Primer, taking from my surroundings.
Yeah. Of course.
And I'm doing what I can with it.
Dude, you're pretty resourceful, man. Like, so what car have you got for this? So you were indicating before it's not the Ute. So what's the car?
No. We yes. So the reason I'm not using the Ute is because there's too many bespoke parts on it.
Yeah.
And
it is a work of art.
If I could, it's not.
It is.
You look at it, it's just a Ute, but it's all the little things.
But if you really look at it,
yes,
it's a work of art.
There's stuff on there that I can't just go into a Repco and get parts for.
No way. It's totally customized, man.
And so I decided, this probably isn't the right car, and there's no aircon in it. It's a bit rough. And I'm old now, so I want the aircon. I want a bit of comfort, so I wanted to get a Falcon, Ross.
Yeah?
I really wanted to get
What kind of Falcon?
Like an AU. I wanted to get an AU Falcon, because that will get there and back, no questions
Indestructible,
asked. They're just, they're the go.
Yeah.
And my decision against that was I went and had a look at a few. And around the price range I was sort of looking at, people wanted top dollar for them. And the kids have all got them now, right? So they've all got chop springs and lock diffs in them, which isn't the end of the world, but I just all I know is that thing has been thrashed. Not that that's a problem. The Falcon can probably handle it. It's not gonna not going to upset you too easily.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't need a head gasket going on me out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, I was just like, you know what? And like all of them, none of the aircon worked. So it's just, yeah, all right. So anyway, this other car.
So there's so negative waves coming out of it all. Like you're going out of the assessment. You're like,
steered me out of the way, and I'm
it's not meeting checklists here.
There was so many cars that I was thinking about. Like I was going to get an Alterago, like that would have been perfect.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
that has its charm to it.
Yeah. And I just thought, well, because I'm taking my friend Matthew with me, right? Like he's one of the big reasons I'm into cars. Like me and him went, you know, we're at school together, and we used to talk shit about cars.
Yeah.
Forever. Both of us became mechanics. He's a builder now.
Yeah.
Smart man. And so I just thought, what better way to see the Australian Outback than an Australian V8? So we went and got a VT Calais.
Okay.
2000 model, and we're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's not without its flaws. It's got.
This is some Daryl Carrigan sort of spec, you know, like. You know, this is the castle sort of shit, man.
Yeah.
You do have a boat as well.
No, actually.
I got rid of the boat?
The boat's just gone.
Oh,
so
no.
It's a bit of a tender point.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring up a sore point, fuck.
That's not a sore point.
It's like, I've just murdered everything now. It's all over.
Yeah, the boat's
sold
gone.
the boat, fuck. You had several boats, though.
Yeah, they're all gone.
All gone.
All gone.
Trailers
you
a lot.
turn them over. You got to turn them over.
I don't live near the water.
That's exactly
Bloody
right.
hell.
That's exactly right.
Dear God.
Don't live near the water.
You know.
Oh, well, you know.
Still got a kayak.
Well, that's all right.
Still
Kayak's
got a
all right.
kayak, so
Yeah.
I can go and paddle down the weir. And
All right.
You don't need a boat at every point in your life. It's like a pool. A boat is like a pool. You know, there are times
That's
in your
true.
life when you like having
part-time
a pool,
job.
and other times,
You got to run the thing. You got to use the thing, otherwise it doesn't work.
That's right, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's I think
It's
I used
okay.
it for the first time in 18 months when Melon and Alan were over here.
Yeah.
We took it down, went for a run, caught nothing.
Yeah.
It was a bit disappointing, and then after that went up north with the family and actually caught fish, which was great.
Yeah.
Went back to do another drift, and it started playing up. So I was just like, you know what?
Enough's enough.
That's it. I was just all I'm thinking of is like, this is rally car money budget going out like this.
Units. That's it. It's taking up time.
This is taking up time and money, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna go back there and sit there for another 18 months, and then I'm gonna have to do this again. You know what? It's going.
Yeah.
So
You got a chance to do it. That makes sense, though. You know.
Yeah. Like if I like obviously when I first acquired it, I was like, maybe we'll move somewhere near like a river or the coast somewhere, but that's not happening. We're here now.
No, dug in.
It looks like we're well and truly here for a bit. So
Well, that's all right.
that's not the end of the world.
Oh, dude, that's what. But when I got rid of the Kingswood, like I essentially traded my Kingswood for a telescope. Like it was like I drive it once a year. The telescope I can bust out at least 4 times a year.
That's
Something something I like doing. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? Because it's part of that. And you go, well, you know, I've got that investment into it. I get a lot of joy out of it.
I'll be honest with you. The green machine's gone up to the chopping block. Come very close to the chopping
dude,
block.
but that thing's always on that thing's on death row its whole life. Like, like that thing lives on death row. Like even when it's driving, it's on death row. Like its whole life is death row. The biggest sleep you've ever seen. Like you'd think a grandma drives that fucking car, but it will fucking like take on a Merc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking, it's insane. But yeah, man. So a Calais.
Yeah,
Calais for the trip, but
event.
So you don't know your track, like you don't know
All I know
where you're
is
going.
I start in Charleville. I don't know if it's Charleville or Charlieville. I'm very sorry to the people of that town if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
But
sorry, guys.
It starts there and it finishes there.
Okay, so you do around
it's
sort of
5 days out and around.
And do you know how many Ks? They give you the Ks at least?
It's probably on the website somewhere.
All right, have we got the website? Pull the website. Have we got that going?
Might be. I don't know.
All right.
But I'd say it's however far you can drive in a day.
Okay. Okay.
Depending on the conditions of the road.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It'd be a decent slog anyway.
So this is going to be like an intense thing, man. Well, look, we need to plug it a few times, but where can we go to donate, man? Because that's a great cause.
Right,
like we've all been touched by relatives that have cancer. And I'm sure once you reach our age, you start thinking, "Fuck, am I going to get cancer?" You're like, if something's going to get us, it's going to be heart disease or cancer. So it's a worthy fucking cause, no doubt about it.
Yes.
So where can we go? So
right, so you've obviously got the Mystery Box Rally website. You can go to there, and then you got to go to the teams.
Yeah.
And our team, of course, is called Not Like Barry.
Not Like Barry.
Not Like Barry.
You are stoked with this name.
Yes.
You like the word Barry?
Well, that was supposed to be my son's name.
You never meet a toddler called Barry.
Can you see that?
No, I can't say anything. Can't say anything. Oh, there we go.
There we go. There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
That's us.
Yeah, not like Barry. There you go.
That's us.
Story, thank you. I was looking
So yeah, no.
Oh my goodness, we've managed to raise $2,700, which
Awesome.
is
Oh wow.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, that went up. That went up since we last looked at it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. That's
Yes,
great.
It's gone up $100, so someone else has donated. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, while we're at it, do you want to thank any particular donors, man? Because you've had some great donations. Like you don't mention too much. Anyone to thank?
Look, I don't want to drop any names. Like
Yeah, okay.
that's on the website who's donated,
Sure.
but just everyone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fair
Everyone,
enough. Yeah,
thank you. We've got sponsors on board as well. There's also the opportunity to sponsor the car. So we, if you've got a logo for your business or anything you want to put on the car, there is that opportunity as well.
Yeah, I definitely want one of those. I'm totally going to get one of those for Made in the West for sure.
Happen.
Yeah.
That's there, and yeah.
Yeah, and you get. So, are you going to share the driving? Like, are you going to be driving?
Well, it's Yames posted a thing on when I put it up on Facebook the other day, and I had thought about doing it, but I think I'll probably do it now. I'll probably get a couple of GoPros set up, and we'll try and capture as much of it as we can.
I'll help you cut that shit together, man.
Yeah, awesome.
I'll if you're still searching, I'll sponsor. Mate's rate's absolutely free. Like, if you give me the content, I'll cut it together for you. From Still Searching, man.
Thanks, bro.
No worries, man. I'll totally help out. Absolutely. It's a great cause. Like I said, there's no one that hasn't been touched by cancer in some way or another, and we certainly all live in fear of it because it's something that comes and gets us, man. It's something. It's the boogeyman in the night.
It's
really
one of the many boogeymen.
Oh yeah, that's right. But it's one of the meanest, baddest ones out there. So
it's definitely prevalent. It's
and fuck cancer, by the way, if you're listening.
Yes.
But
cells.
But like and subscribe if you are out there, cancer. We could always use a like.
Yes.
Don't want to offend you too much.
You can also go on Facebook and follow. We've got a Not Like Barry page.
Yeah, okay.
Follow that along. We'll have a few updates there. I'm going to try and do a few videos of what I'm going to do to the car to make it a bit more robust for the desert.
Yeah, a bit of a journey.
Yeah.
So
I think it starts in October, so there's 8 months.
To get you've got 8 months to get your gear together.
And, I know it seems like a bit of time, but I'm telling you, it's going to come up quick, and I'm going to have to get my ass into gear really soon. So.
Dude, I think there's nothing like being pushed or jumping before you're being pushed. It's one of the two. But I think you're trying to jump before you're being pushed. It's nothing like a deadline, Steve.
No.
Deadline kicks you into action, and you're a man of action. You got skills to get this done. That's for sure.
Yeah,
and I think you can make it entertaining along the way.
See, this is the problem, Ross. I've only just started this whole journey of filming myself, so it's all new to me.
Yeah,
and it's not an easy thing to overcome. And
fuck no.
I know I'm very dry, so I'm just doing it off the cuff, and I'm very matter of fact. I've just got to get.
I think if you just be yourself, you'll be fine.
A few more jokes. I haven't really cracked many jokes tonight, which is a bit of a bummer. But
no, that's all right though, man. But as your mate and as your brother, I can certainly say if you just be you, Steve, everyone loves you, mate, and you've got a great perspective on the world. Even though we both glide between the positive and. The negative, the pessimistic versus the optimistic.
Everyone does that. That's everyone's battle.
I think we're very articulate about the pessimistic. I think we're very good at that. I'm really good at calling a bad day. But I've learned to, and you're someone that's taught me this. Remember when you won? Like there was one moment I was kicking up a stink once, and you said, "Ross, you just won, bro." Okay, actually, you're right, man. I'm being too critical of what this is over here.
Back at the the Roxy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was back at the Roxy for the festival. And I always valued that, man. It made sense to me. I go, yeah, man, I don't need to kick up a stink right now. And then you look into the origins of where that comes together. You go, it's how you're brought up, and it's how your environment. So, I guess
it's just an outside perspective for you. You were going on about little things.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, look around, dude. Like
everyone's fucking stoked, man. You just won, bro. Yeah. Everyone loves you. You've done a great job, And sometimes you got to be not scared of winning. And I think, man, you got something to win here, man. You got something to have a good, honest perspective on and show people the journey. I think it's a valuable journey, and I think it's a journey that when you look back, it'll be like just the clips that we look back at ourselves playing, in bands where you go, man, that was a good time. We're only this young once.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We should, we've got a few more journeys together, you and me, Ross.
Fucking oath, man.
We've got a couple in the pipeline. I hope we can actually turn into fruition.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to thread some needles in the beach, man, like into some fucking tubes and bodyboarding, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Just do that North Coast trip up to Ballina and back, or keep going, whatever. Like, if it's just time. That's time.
Oh, well, Misty's just found some flights to Ballina for $40.
Yeah, but you know what? You're flying up
$60.
there. I'm talking about ducking in and seeing beaches on the way up.
Oh, yeah, no, we can do that. What I'm saying is we can at least do a scouting mission to talk about our destination and go surfing and, do it for $40 on a weekend. $60.
I'm hearing you now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we go up there.
Or maybe it's just that I can meet you there for $60.
No.
You
Totally.
can drive and I'll
you can
meet
drive.
you there.
It's a pretty easy drive. You can get to the Gold Coast now in like 8 hours. The road's awesome.
Yeah, totally. It's just getting better and better. The whole city's becoming subterranean,
There's just Coffs and Hexham, I think, are the only two choke points between there and the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look, I even love coming in through when you're coming back from the North Coast, the Central Coast. Sorry, I should say. When you come back into Sydney now, you don't have to go through, what is it, Pennant Hills?
Pennant Hills Road, yeah.
Pennant Hills Road, fuck. You just drive straight through. But
isn't it lovely, the tunnel with all its lights?
Yeah. Birds
and tree silhouettes everywhere.
Yeah, hidden cameras. Everyone loves those.
Is that your phone?
Yeah. Oh, dude, they're just watching. All money, all collection, dude. All collection. It's not about that. But look, I always no, touch wood, but I speed everywhere, like fucking everywhere. Absolutely. I do. If you're not speeding in Sydney, you're running late. And I won't cut you off if you're a cool person, but I just don't understand the mentality of not letting the fast person by. Because if I see someone in a hurry behind me, I get the fuck out of their way. You know what I mean? Like, you're clearly in a hurry for a reason.
Yes, there's some either very ignorant or just self-righteous motherfuckers.
Yeah, it could be one of the two, though. I'd like to think that, oh, shit, if I don't get here on time, I'm going to lose $1,000. All right, buddy, I'll get out of your way. Because I've been, in that situation where, shit, man, I've got money on the line right now and I'm running a bit late, Get out of my way. I'm not trying to be rude, just get out of my way. And, I know, driving in America, I realise what Australia's missing out on.
Yeah, it's, I work with an American dude, and he's like, dude, fuck. You can just hammer it around there. And
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're looking for people doing double the speed.
Yeah, he's been done a few times here, and he's like, man, I wasn't even going that fast.
They don't give you demerit points over there. You just pay the fee.
Yeah, he's like, he goes, it's just crazy.
Oh, dude.
He said he can't believe, just all the rules and stuff we got here. Like, the poor dude, he's only been here, he's been here probably just over a year now.
Yeah.
He got caught in, one of those transit lanes. Not his fault,
Yeah.
Like the red paint had faded off the lane, and he's just gapped it up there, trying to turn around to get into a job site.
I use those all the time, though. You just got to dart in and out between the cameras and know where they are. Do it all the time.
He didn't even know it was there, so he made a small error, but he's copped a fine for that. And I was just like, come on, guys, this is
money. It's revenue raising, man. This is the thing.
What about the thing that came out today? There's more tax on beer than there is on our gas getting exported.
Fucking host, man.
But
here's an analogy I use for someone, right? If you buy a pint of, a top brewery beer in a pub, you'll pay anywhere between $10 and $18 for it, right? Let's just say it's the $18. Let's go to the extreme. Location, got a view, you're in the city, and it's an expensive beer. If you bought the same in petrol, it would cost you $2 less. It'd be less than $1, I believe, because it's not even a litre.
It's like bottled water.
Yeah, it's like 90 cents for the same amount of petrol. Tell me what's more valuable, the beer or the petrol?
The petrol.
The petrol's fucking way more valuable.
The petrol's way more valuable.
How come we're paying $18 for the equivalent beer? And you go, well, okay, let's say it's not a boutique beer.
We're harming ourselves, Ross.
Oh, yeah, so it's clearly the tax, right? It's not the breweries.
The tax.
It's not the breweries, it's the fucking tax. And that's what I identify as it. Where you take another thing of equivalency and go, hold on a second.
I just love how
we went to war for the oil. I don't remember the beer war.
I just love how there's a black market on cigarettes.
There's a Boer war.
There's a whole black market for cigarettes now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
And vapes and everything because they've just made it so expensive. It's
They're
like,
trading it like heroin, dude.
I saw at this. I was in the survey the other day. And I just had a quick look at the prices. It was like $50 for a pack of 20 Winnies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that's when you smoke those cigarettes that have warnings on the butts. You got to put your pinky out.
Oh yes.
Like, yeah, it's la-di-da, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe even a cigarette holder to show your status. I have cigarette warnings on my cigarettes. That's how much money I've got.
It could be an excuse. It could be an excuse to get a monocle and a top hat.
Totally. But, you know,
Maybe a tailed coat.
we're getting into Mandela effects here. What do you got, mister? She's writing cards vigorously. What are you doing?
I'm nothing
Caught you off guard,
I'm
shit.
thinking about the ways in which to move you towards a goal.
Okay, I'm going to get towards the goal. But I'd like to do the Page Against the Machine if I can. All right, so look, I've told about this segment to you before.
All right.
Page Against the Machine. So what I want to do is show a clip of a film that I've experienced recently and just break it down into Page Against the Machine. So if we're going to roll it, please. So today on Page Against the Machine, I'm showing Armageddon and the movie The Rock. So all the shots are the same, right? So like when you watch the action sequences between them going into space and versus the car chases in, you know, The Rock, you'll see they're the same flickers, the same like lighting flashes. They even do like the where is it, the transponder stuff. I think that's the next one. It's the transponder stuff.
So that's the Armageddon clip,
the trackers.
obviously.
Yeah. Even the audio is the same. So if you listen to the soundtrack, it's the same. I think it's done by Hans Zimmer. I think it's Hans Zimmer does it. And I think it's is it both Michael Bay?
Both of them are Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Here's the other one.
Here's the other one.
Both of them are Michael
Right,
Bay.
yeah. So yeah, like here's a shot example, right? So he looks through a window, because he's got distress. Let's play.
Oh, I thought I was.
Oh.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Frozen there, so we'll just wait for it to catch up, shall we? I'm going a little too fast for it.
Okay. Let's go.
That's what you
That's
what
not
you
work?
get for speeding up the mouse, mister.
Yeah, that's what you get. There we go. All right, so he's looking through the window. So he's looking through the window.
Doesn't work fast enough for
Let
me.
me out. And then, yeah, same pilot. There's the transponders. Same guy. That's in the in the Rock.
This is the Rock.
Yeah. See, there you go. And the guy in the window. Transponders.
It looks very similar to Armageddon, doesn't it?
It's the same storyboard. It's the same storyboard.
Car scene.
Yeah, so now we're going to space, but we're in downtown San Francisco. You know, it's the same storyboard. Yeah,
Well, it's
Page
quite
Against the
remarkable
Machine.
how similar they were.
Well, that it's if you've got a formula, and like you need a few more $1 million, just
Yeah.
roll with it. Like,
Template.
a couple of different actors, so we can get the same ones back for do other roles, and
Yeah.
we'll just put them somewhere else.
All of the third roles are all the same. All of them, it's the same cast. It's the same storyboard. It's just rearranged. Same lighting system. Same, I imagine, the same budget, templates, the whole lot.
Being locked in behind a door was quite suspenseful. We'll use that again.
Yeah. But there's one he gets out, the other one he doesn't get out. You know, it's crazy.
Quite handy having those like transponders to see where everyone is. Like, let's just run that one again too. You know,
Yeah.
it gives everyone a good idea of where everyone is at the scene.
It does, man. That's what I mean. Like, I love finding these things in film where they've just master templated it because it reminds you that you can do it. If you build a film, then you can just make another film. Like once you've built the apparatus to make film, you can make it again.
There was like Michael Bay is an interesting one for me because he did the Transformers movies, right? And as you know, I'm a massive Transformers fan.
Oh, dude. Well, what was your opinion on all of those films?
Well, I loved it. I was just like, this is awesome. But then, like, I've denied the fact that it was just put together. There was just
it's too many close-ups and too much queasy cam.
no. There's like
That's for me.
there's some like really bad edits and stuff in it as well.
That's what I mean. A lot of it's all shot in tight, and you see the Transformers really close up all the time. There's no wider shots.
Even there's like continuity errors and all sorts of things.
But it's the same style as what we were just watching. If you think about it, it's these quick cuts and these fast-moving camera actions, and it all gets blurred. It's just a series of blurs that occur.
So this is a different one. So if you were to go like pick a director for like today, like who would be your favorite director for making movies these days?
Oh, dude, Christopher Nolan for sure.
Nolan,
yeah,
he
Nolan's
does some good
like
ones.
when you look at essentially Batman with Heath Ledger. What was that? Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Yeah. He's done some crackers.
Well, it's a heist film, right? That's like almost Heat.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
It's like it's technically proficient, but it's Batman.
Yeah.
But then you look at Inception, another masterpiece of this type, and these layered effects, how you can do these gun battles and, meta existentialism.
What was the one he did, like the war one with the planes? And
Dunkirk. Yeah, that was also pretty good. I didn't mind that, but I don't know, modern directors, I'd have to look up their names, but I don't know who directed one battle after another, but that was fucking amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, dude, check it out. It's in my menu.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Definitely recommend that. But there's some good movies coming out there. I think. Don't get me wrong. Like comic book fan, always liked comic books before they were movies. But I just think people have had enough. We need to take more risks, and I think we need to shorten our costs to take those risks. And I think people are more forgiving of content.
I think they can get away with a lot more for a lot less.
Yeah, that's it. You can get away with it, right? It doesn't like I watched some of I don't want to name it. I watched some like A-lister stuff. I won't mention them because I like them, but I watched some of their content, and there was so many missed shots in it. Like way more soft shots than I've ever seen in film from even the 80s out of like VHS B-rated stuff, Like if you look at VHS B-rated and compare it to now, I think we can achieve it. And I think that's a high quality. And I think you can start getting to that A-lister sort of content. But you can't just go become an A-list. You can't just go and be a Formula 1 driver. You've got to learn how to race first. You've got to learn the car before you expand the car.
Yeah, well, I still think you can build the car.
Totally.
You can build the car and you can have it sitting there in the garage and you can show a few people here and there, and then maybe one day someone might take it out and drive it. That's it.
And we've had a few projects that have taken off that way, through Main the West Creative. Go and check us out if you need some work, shameless plug. And also Main the West Film Festival, which is a big supporter of the Pagey train. But perhaps we can go to a bathroom break. Now we are back.
All right.
I think we've been going for about an hour and a half, my friend. So
not bad. That's not bad. A lot of rambling. Sorry, it's a bit shaky there at the start. Mate,
you did a great job.
Loosened up a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, we have definitely loosened up somewhat. But mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes.
Thanks for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh man, I'm sorry I haven't come and done this sooner. It's just been a hard threshold to jump across. Like,
pretty easy though, isn't it?
I know, man. I've always supported you. You know that.
You have, yeah.
And I just, you've asked me many times to come on it, and I'm here now.
You got a great story, Steve, and I think I really appreciate you as a mate and as a brother and as a fellow artist and a fellow warrior of the world. I really
thanks,
do.
Dude. Thanks, dude. Yeah, just go back to. I guess, big shout out to all the people who donated so far for the Mystery Box Rally.
Yep. It'll be in the comments as well. I'll put a link in the comments so you can go donate.
Thank you. Not like Barry's the team.
Yeah.
My good friend Matthew's doing it.
Yeah.
Like I was over there last year. Was it last year or maybe the year before? I cannot remember.
Yeah.
Time's just slipping away.
Yeah. But we got middle-age Alzheimer's at this point.
We discussed just going somewhere in Australia, and I thought this event seems perfect. So we're going to go and check it out and have a bit of fun, hopefully, and not break down. And I've got a lot of work to do over here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he can't be over here to help me with the car, so it's all on me.
It's all on you.
But I know I've got a few good people in my back pocket that'll help me out.
I'll help you out with the media stuff. So just even if you put up an action cam and just do time lapses of you working on the car, a few pieces of the camera, a few just a bit of car porn, where you just do the lines of the car, show the widgets that you're working on. Taking a part off, putting a part on, just, you can even just put an action cam on a light stand, really, just to capture that,
Yeah.
And I'll put that stuff together for you, man, and we'll figure out online trading, so we can do it remotely.
Yeah, beautiful.
And, and then I'll just give you samples back, and then you go, yeah, man, can we do this? You can give me feedback, So, and then we can both then, after building it, start ratcheting it up. It's like being in bands, man. You write a song, and then you tighten it up.
Well, as you know, songs can usually just start from one riff.
Yeah, this is how content works.
Even just sitting there, just chugging away on something, and then just whack. It's
that's how content works, man. Like, I really mean that. Like, when I train editors, it's I teach them about rhythm. So I go, think of images as rhythm, If you think of them as just pitches, they don't work. Like this is why music videos work, because they're usually to either the beat or the groove, or they, migrate between the beat and the groove. Yeah. And that's why they work, because they're synchronized to music. Images synchronized to music works. If you make it asynchronous, your brain goes, what? It doesn't like it. So the best editors I've ever trained have all been musicians. Big shout out to Mia at the moment. Actually, I just trained her recently, and one of the best students I've had in half a decade. Like just someone that you can work with who understands rhythm, and then if you bring rhythm to image, that's just the fucking shit, man. That's how you sell shit, is through rhythm. Cool. Always is the case. But I can go on and rattle on.
All right, dude. Well, you call it, dude. It's your show. Dude.
Yeah, man. I'll get us out of here. But once again, thank you so much for being on the show, Stu.
Thanks very much, man. Thanks for having me. This is awesome. We'll do it again, eh?
Fuck yeah.
All right, sweet.
But guys, you've been watching the Pagey Train. That's right, the Pagey Train. You can go and check us out on Spotify. That's right, video on Spotify. Or you can check us out on YouTube. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. But for you avid listeners, you can go out there and check us out on iHeartRadio or Apple iTunes. Basically anywhere you can find podcasts. You've been watching the Pagey Train, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, it's not bad of an outro. Did it right. Right on. Well, I think this is episode 170 or something like that. 171, I don't know.
What a slack ass.
Fucking, a lot of work over 7 years. Thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for listening.